Oh boy, this is probably gonna be a mistake. Hello. New video. So, I've been hearing up some chatter about how to use legendary units in War Commander. So, the legendary Hell Tank, the legendary Mega Tank, not Hell Tank, that'd be cool. Legendary Hellfire. Legendary Hellfire, the Laser Tank, amongst others, which is the three I have on my ground platoon. And Legendary Raptors are really, really overpowered. For what they are ridiculously OP. So, I'm going to give you a brief rundown of each of the three units I'm going to be using in this video. And before game crash. Okay, so my workshop's done. So let's look at the specs for all three of the units. Okay. So, Legendary Laser Tank has moderate amount of health at 1.95 million, level 1. So not too tanky. It's got a relatively low DPS. But it's a laser tank. It's like the regular laser tank. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. And range is 500, so not bad range. The legendary Mega Tank. Ah, yeah. 4.2, 40 million. No, we'll just go with that much health. Sadly, it's not 4.4,200,000. Wink, wink. So it's relatively tanky. Its DPS is low, and I don't actually know why. Okay, it's got a lot of damage, but it takes a while to reload. And it's got a range of 400, which is not great. Means you're going to get up close and personal, but the health somewhat makes up for it. And that's a lot of health at level 11. And then the Legendary Hellfire. Relatively low health, at not even 1,000,000 health, but it has a lot of range, and it shoots missiles that enemies can focus fire on. Enemies that can target missiles will be able to hit it. At 570 range, it's got a fair amount of range. So we're going to use all three of these units, and Legendary Raptor, not Raptors, Raptor, singular. And I'm going to show you a quick guide, quote unquote, on how to use this unit. Okay, maybe it's not a guide, it's more of an opinion for you. You know what I mean. Alright, so we're going to engage this base. So, am I recording? Yes, okay. So, first off, we're gonna send in the oh, I'm on Ruby. No, I don't want to do that. We're gonna send both these units in together, since they're both close range units, unlike the Hellfire, which is more long ranged. Which you got to auto attack mode, you know what I mean. And now we send the Hellfires in back. As you can see, all these. Oh, I don't have my keyboard plugged in. That's pretty awkward. These are all really slow-moving units. They also have a low turn rate as well. Let's move both of these units apart so they're not hit by splash damage, because we don't want that happening. Now, what we got to do is we got to send these units in and do some damage. The laser tank. It's a laser tank. What do you? Oh boy, is a unit that deals shock. Oh boy. So since these are a PvP plant unit, I'm not gonna be upset if they die. Now we send in the Legendary Raptor. I only have one. Take it to get rid of the anti-air. So that's an acolyte. Oh wow, down to the Legendary Hellfire's left. So what we can do is, oh boy, you're about to die. Hello. So yeah, probably not a good way to use these units, but they are a PvP plant unit, so you're not really using up valuable repair. Oh yeah, no, that's rip. Okay, probably not a good idea. Probably should have taken out the drone silo first. I'm not gonna lie. But I know this is a bad guide and all, but theoretically speaking, this is on a basis of a lot of hours of real-time strategy games. What you want to do is you want to have the Mega Tanks out front, and have it soak up the damage so the other units can I mean, this is a terrible example. I know. Forgive me for this. I'm gonna use regular units. Rip. But these are all theoretical things. They're not 100% practical. Alright, well, let's just switch this space. Sometimes things don't work. Sometimes they do. Obviously, in this situation, it didn't. But it's just kind of a baseline thing, really. I know that this video is gonna sound pretty stupid, but I mean, I'm not a pro player at this game. I never claimed to be. My name is just a formality because I made this account how many years ago now? A lot. It's an old account. I've had it for like a couple of years now, a few years now. So it's back from an era when I thought calling myself cool names would actually make me good at the game. And no, attack the tart that's actually killing you, dude. Sometimes the auto engagement is kind of shoddy, and I don't know why. These are all PvP platoon units, so realistically, I don't really care about losing them. It's kind of like, eh. I mean, you know, why care, essentially? That's a nice looking command center. Oh! That doesn't work. I know what will. If all else fails, send in plan B. But back, this base should do itself. So, theoretically speaking, you want to use the mega tanks as kind of a damage soak, essentially. Now let's go to the technology, the tech you can get on these units. Yeah, call me a noob, whatever. It's not a big deal to me. I know I am. So for the legendary mega tank, immune to why did I not put that on the tank? Ew. So yeah, immunity to shock. That is actually brutal when you think about it, because one of the few weaknesses the legendary mega tank has is it can be shocked. So amongst other things, it may be powerful, but it has a very crucial weakness you can abuse. But with this technology, it doesn't work like that. And then subsequently upgrading it is just additional resistances to burst damage. I don't really see that as important in my opinion. Active targeting. So just increased damage to all ground units. At max, it's 50% to infantry and armor or vehicles. Pretty good stuff. That's pretty brutal, actually. Tank engine, it's just additional acceleration. And additional movement speed. Okay. That would help a lot. Resistance to mines. This is actually pretty good. Cyclones. Well, 90% damage reduction from mines. That's very niche, in the sense that you need to know where the mines are at. So yeah, and then warhead launcher is additional clip size, and subsequent upgrades are damage. So that kind of suits the legendary mech tank well. The legendary Hellfire, which I have the Infernal Missile, adds a tiny fire effect. Shots create a fire area of effect damage, like the napalm cannon from the past. So it just adds additional fire damage, and yeah, and at max, missiles have twice the health, which would be good. But then again, you know, they're not really tanky. I kind of wish the health would upgrade with each subsequent upgrade, so it gets even stronger and stronger and stronger with every infernal missile upgrade. That would be nice, in my opinion. Targeting, that's just for the Hellfire. That's just the Hellfire variant. The engine is movement acceleration, and it's just movement. Oh, alright. Medium armor, reduced damage from aircraft. That's actually pretty decent. Oh, alright. Reduced damage from aircraft. That actually helps a little bit against air raids. Considering it can't fight back against air, it provides some sort of buffer, but not that great in my opinion. I don't really see too much practical uses, because if you're getting bombarded by enemy aircraft, yeah, you're dead already. And increased acceleration, and that's it. So Legendary Hellfire actually has not a lot of important tech. Just a Hellfire missile or maybe the targeting system. The other three kind of seem niche and moot for most scenarios that I see practical. And the laser tank. Focusing lens. Additional range. Oh, that targets the air, Max! Oh! Damn, that is good! I didn't actually realize this. This targets air at max level. And 25% plus 25% range. No, 25 plus range, not percent, goddamn. That is insane! That is brutal! Imagine this chopping down air units. The power source reduced. Ooh, that's actually not bad. And reduced, increased splash damage. Okay. Okay, Minesweeper treads 90%. Meh. Medium heart. Ooh, wow. It says reduced damage from ground units, but it says damage taken from all. Don't know if that's a typo or not. But immunity to shock and scramble. Do you know how brutal that would be? You can't counter this thing. Oh, this is coming up to your walls. Ah, yeah, not too bad. Deal with it. And engine is acceleration and movement speed. And there is no tech for the Raptor, I believe. Raptor aircraft. No legendary Raptor tech. So I hope you enjoyed listening to my ramblings. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed talking about theoretical uses. I know this is not a pro video. I never claimed to be like an MLG superstar at this game. I'm just a casual player. Imagine in quotation marks, casual player that just enjoys playing the game and wants to make YouTube videos for it. And I do enjoy this game quite a bit. The community, though, shockingly, it can be kind of toxic sometimes in the PvP community. It can be surprisingly toxic, and I know I'm going to get hate for this if top tier PvPers watch this. I know I'm going to get hate for it, but you guys can be kind of toxic. I'm not saying you're all toxic, and not all the time. It's just sometimes I just hate the community when it's toxic. Sometimes the PvE community can be surprisingly toxic too. And like I said, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I ain't going to fucking lie. But I hope you guys do enjoy listening to my ramblings and me choking at pronouncing basic words. See you guys again next time.